Good morning, Tyler. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How we doing this morning? Good morning. Good morning to you. To you. Guten Morgen. Oh yeah, that's nice. Very nice. I've been well, busy between parks, but you were missed. Oh yeah, I have been. That and I took a new position, so. Okay. Man, you see these guys? What's this? Oh, see that? Some scratches. These are brand new, Ryan, so they're not, I'm not going to lie. But you see this? That's a hard scratch. So what I'm thinking this is from, unfortunately, is there's been little rocks in the start tub. It's been pushing them down. Whenever it comes down. Uh-oh. I think the cold front's blowing in right now. I got a partner today. What happened? Cold air? He's inside the one of those. Well, it's because it's starting to get chilly, right? Yeah, I felt it. I felt it when it came in. Should be okay. 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 Can you guys hear me and see me now? Oh. So yes, climbing through the slide. Got a little chip there, but it's been repaired. So I want to check it. So you got some pebbles here, see that? If you find that in the raft slides, it can scratch the slides up. So we do have a lot of sand in here for some reason. Hey Mark, guten Morgen. Actually, I don't know how to say good evening in German. That you might have to teach me. All right, I'm going head first, which I never do. Hello. Ah. Guten Abend. Did I say that right? Abend? 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 Hello, Jory. Okay. Guten Tag. Well, I've heard Guten Tag. I don't know what it stands for. Guten Tag. Now, this little bowl swirls. Can't get the dirt out though. Oh, what is that? What is that? I really don't ever ride the rides myself anymore. Just because for many years I pretty much practically lived in these things. So I feel like I don't always like riding them. Now, if I go to other water parks, different story. Okay. Is in all the water in the pool's filled up? Yeah, we've been operating actually. Check that out though. See the storm? So while we're standing here, it's literally dropped about 10 degrees. Try to do the yellow one over here? Okay. Good question. As far as my job is, I'm the general manager of the water park. I'm not the owner, I'm just the general manager. I used to be the maintenance director, but not no more. I'm GM. Okay, looking good. I got a guy in this slide right now. They're working it, checking it. I'll just wait for Peha here. We can get these attractions started. It's like almost owner, sure. Owning a water park is expensive, man. It's just those Nicks fixable. Yeah. Nicks are fixable. Yeah, simple. If you ever worked on fiberglass boats, you could pretty much work on water slides. Most water slides that you can find in the commercial industry now. The only difference is I like to always make this this whole thing for water slides. We keep the water in, as opposed to a boat that keeps the water out. Looking good? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start her up. Let's take a price for the park. Our low price is usually about $25. High price is $54. That's during a weekend, though. Seems like water is expensive, power is expensive for all the pumps and large. Maintenance is probably expensive. Oh yeah, you're not wrong. All that's expensive. Very expensive. Let's go see how everything's looking down here. Definitely now with inflation, 100%, bro. 100%. I hate to say it, but you're right. I don't know why the chemtrail's off, but okay. Oh, sorry. All right. So, let's look at how the water looks. The water looks crystal clear today. So good question. So this morning we have a photo shoot going on some of our attractions. So we're actually getting everything a little earlier. Margins are about 25 to 30%. We're looking at we've got this private event, not private event this morning. We've got what is it called? We got a photo shoot this morning. So with the photo shoot, we had to get everything earlier. But we typically operating and get everything up by 9 a.m. is usually our what we like to stick to. And then 9 a.m. because it gives the guards time to get everything restarted, or checked and walked and do their stuff. Hey, Australian mates. Where do you get your water? You do get it from the hydrants, and we get it from the city. It's not bumping. I don't know why. Don't worry about it. Let me try and bump it. There we go. Now it's wanting to do it. I'm lucky engine fight. I do not have year. Not much, to be quite honest with you. I will tell you, so when when the channel was just starting, and actually did get pretty good following, everybody was asking for me to put some merch out. Well, yeah, it's normal water. We put chemicals in it, so I'm gonna let that run. But back up over here. Hopefully y'all can hear me still. So everybody was asking if I would put up a merch channel. I was like, yeah, I can do that. So I put up merch, and so it's been up for about 1.5 years now, and I've only like just looked at it, and I sold a shirt like 2 months ago. So, and damn it if I didn't make anything on it. It was like a $25 shirt, and I only got $4 off of it. So, yay me. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I will tell you what, if you're ever over in the park, you can email me, and I'll come say hi. I'm nobody special, but I'll say hi to you. I might even walk you to a pump house. So it's just normal water. Yeah, it's just city water. It's just city water, and then what we do is we treat it. So we treat it with this, like this is the filter, right? And then these are my chemical systems. And this is just for the new attraction. This is not even the big boy attractions. These are tiny. Need that compressor to turn off. There we go. Looking good. All right, so you see how nasty that is in there? We'll come back to it here in a minute. We can see how clean, we can see the tubes. All right, contact. Like chloride, why we use chlorine? We use the calcium hypochlorite for our pool. When you drain the pools for winter, we usually drain around October. All right, now we're gonna start this one. I think, yeah. No problem there. Check the pressure gauge. Pressure looks good. Were the cabanas all fixed after last year's wind damage? We replaced most of them. Good question though. No worries, Jordy. That's fine. There's actually you said chloride. There is a product called chloride, but it's a different version of the chloride. There's chlorine, chloride. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not in chemistry either. Does anyone on the pools yet? And if so, jump in. Oh, come on, Steven. I got work to do, brother. Can't do that today. All right, so let's check some pressure. Maybe one day I'll accidentally fall in the water. Pressure's looking good. Got one more to check. Yep, that one's looking good. So these are 1, 2, 3. Those are for the slides we just walked if you were here earlier. This is for the filter. So check this out now. Look. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and get it started. What are pools lined with? Just concrete and paint. We are a small pool at home. Use like bleach tablets. We're probably chlorine or chloride. It's chlorine most likely. If you're using tablets, there's 3 kinds. You can get, there's monochlor, dichlor, and trichlor. You're probably getting trichloramine, or trichloride. It has a stabilizer in it. So your bucket will say stabilized chlorine on it. That means you're having trichlor. We use a product called calcium hypochlorite. You'll see right here, it's AccuTab, but that's the brand, but it's using calcium hypochlorite. It's a non-stabilized chlorine. I like it a lot better than the other stuff, but honestly, it's more personal preference. This is a more expensive product, but I feel like it actually gives you a better quality water. You want some blue crisp water, this is the way to go. But that's just me personally. All right, so look how low that tank went now. That's pretty typical though, guys. Pretty typical. You see we're starting to fill back up, which is fine. We have plastic floating thing with tablets. I don't know what they are, smell like pool. Yep. All right, so what are your pools lined with? Okay, yeah, the chlorine tablets, yeah. So, yeah, so your chlorine tablets, unfortunately, no matter what, they're going to smell like chlorine, okay? Because no matter what, whenever they touch oxygen or moisture, they start to oxidize. It'll start to oxidize, the tablet will, and it'll all let off a gas called chloramine, or trichloramine, and it'll smell like a foot sometimes, okay? Okay, so yes, I've inspected the slide with training. Hold on a second. Fabian, our most local modern bath uses a chlorine generator and has materials storage necessary. Yeah, so I've used chlorine generators in the past as well for a big indoor facility. I absolutely loved it. Great product, clean product, and the only product we kept on site was salt. Now, a lot of people don't let it confuse you. It's not a saltwater pool, but also it does have a secondary tank that when that brine water goes through the cells, it dumps in there, and what it dumps in there is sodium hypochlorite. So it is a chlorine product. Same thing with saltwater pools. They are technically chlorine pools. It's just that most of the stuff. Okay. How many bucks chlorine tablets you go through a month? Too many, bro. Have you ever spit the slide while it's running? Yes. Probably because I'm in a concrete box. Yeah, that's 100%. 100%. All right, so so if you follow the piping here, I'm gonna try and get the splash pad running. There it is. You mean a concrete box lined with metal? You gonna give me problems? Nah, no way. All right, so now I've opened this valve. That's gonna allow water to go to these guys, and that's the splash pad. But now I have to back it up, get some back pressure. There we go. About right there. What I'm looking for is 12 to 15 psi. Oh, I need some more. Oh. Okay, we're close. All right, so 10 to 15 psi gives us what we want. We're at 10 psi. Okay. But was resolved without any issue. Well, that's good. I know places that's happened before, bud. Not good to have. That's why nobody in the United States, chlorine glass is all but illegal. Yeah. I'm in Houston, Jordy. All right, we're looking good there. See that? So if I go look at the toys now, they should be in good shape. Oh man, it's getting colder, boys. Fabian, Guten Tag. They said it earlier, I can't remember. Guten Tag. I say Guten Morgen. We have Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Kind of my thing. Hey guys, if you were on my live last week or a few days ago, how does the video look now? Is it still choppy or is it better? Because it feels like it's better. Okay, yeah, toys are looking good. Looking real good. Love it. All right, let's go take a look at everything. Check flows. Flow looks good there. Better except in the pump house, but hey, oh yeah. So right now it looks good, Jordy. Jordy. Flow looks good here. Flow looks really good here. That blue looks beautiful. Yep, that looks right. That looks right. Jacob. Yeah, look at that. I really want to come to the park. It's fun, but I'm not going to fly like 10 hours Texas with a plane-like ticket. Yeah, I agreed. Come on, John. I don't think me sliding down slides really going to give me any content. Bit expensive. Yeah, the flow looks good. We're on the line. We're perfect. Let's look over here. Flow looks good. We're on the line. Beautiful. See? We're in great shape, boys and girls. We're in great shape. We got some, you can see we've actually got some stuff going on over here. Yeah, storm's rolling in, guys. So if you were here earlier, we actually have a cold front blowing in. So Paul, you might actually, it might be sound counterintuitive, but the more water you have, the slower your ride actually goes. Okay, the less water, the faster you go. Right, it's your friction coefficient and buoyancy. But you don't want to have too much water, because what it does is it affects. What it does is it affects the run out here. Okay, because we'll go down there. I'd super chat to get you down a slide if you could. Oh my God, I didn't bring. Okay. Well, Jacob, if I would have known that. See, wait a minute, super chat. See, I don't know why I can't get the super chat to work today. Can you do super chat on lives? I thought that was only on what is it called? Premieres. I mean, don't threaten me with a good time. Okay. Yeah, Big Clive does super chat on live. All right, I'll have to look at that. All right, so let's look at this. So what is going on? I'm getting a bunch of texts. Sorry. Tots. Okay. All right, guys. This is it's hard to see that one. Okay. So check this out. You see how right here, this is almost a sheet of water. Okay. We don't call this laminar flow, but it's close to it, right? This is your laminar flow area. But then you turn to this, right? And it's real choppy and it's deep, right? Okay, we call this the transition or the hydraulic. So this point is where the change of sheet water to deep water occurs. This is the transition. This is the brake, okay? This is the actual brake for the ride. So when they're coming down the ride, this is what stops riders from going all the way through. Okay, that's what that is. Now, we can actually see this in some other rides too. Dude, Steven, I'm sorry, man. This year I wasn't able to get the fill-up videos. I'm gonna have to look at the super chat. So I'm gonna do lives more often. So you see, it's hard to tell, but there's the transition right there. Okay. Now let's see if I can get over here without getting all wet. Splash pad. Some idiot turned the splash pad on. Okay, same thing there. So too much flow makes the brake smaller. It doesn't make the brake smaller. What it does is it moves it. Okay? That's a good question. Very good question. Are you training lifeguard also in your job? Absolutely. So, that's a good question. Who did that? Who said that? Paul. So check it out. So right now the flow, where it's at, you can see it's barely overflowing the top there, right? Okay. Great. I just got a park closure notification. Okay. So if the water starts to get too high, what happens is this transition changes because the water's deeper, so it goes into a higher thing, right? Well, then that's not how the ride was manufactured. The ride said, hey, I need the transition to be about this point. So you need to adjust everything. So in the run out there, where the yellow's at, there's weirs that allow a certain amount of water to flow through and keep a certain amount of water within the pool here, this run out tub, okay? That's how that works. So you can see the transitions right here, right? But if I were to fill it up, and you can see it's almost too full. If we were to fill it up anymore, that transition would change back, Okay, we don't need that. So let me see if I can get to the yellow slide, because the yellow slide might actually be good to show on. See, remember they were saying earlier that dirt pile? It's so hard to get that dirt pile gone. See. Yeah, here we go. All right. See, there's the transition right here. So this is all sheet water. You can't see it. It's very nice. And you can see a little bit right there. Okay. But if I were to actually fill it up more, let the water flow up more here, okay, this part right here would actually move up. And it would change to where the brake's at. We don't want to do that. We want it to be right exactly where with the weirs there, how do you drain the tub completely? So the weirs are there, okay, but they don't go all the way. They're in little blocks, okay, and so they put them in little blocks, so there is still drainage, okay. It's just not as fast, okay. The fact that this info for most people is useless, but it's still interesting. No, I don't know. But it's still interesting, even though I don't understand most things. No, I get it, buddy. I get it. That's really what this channel is about. You know, if you've been with me long enough, like I see a few people have been on for a long time. Mark been with me for almost since the beginning of the channel. Guten Morgen, of course, you know. But the channel is really about education. A lot of people don't get what it takes to actually operate a water park. They think we just turn on the water and call it good, and there's a lot more to it. There's a lot of back of house stuff that a lot of people just do not understand or do not know, or sometimes do not care. I clipped the braking effect explanation. Oh, nice. Appreciate that. I thought you were the owner of the park. Yeah, I'm not the owner, Trevor. One day, someday, and I'm not the owner, guys. I am not the owner. I am the general manager. I work for a guy. I work for a company. This stuff is so cool. Jacob, I know you've been here for a while too. Yeah, pub test. Do you watch Julian Woods? I don't. Thank you for all the contact. The back of house stuff is very interesting to learn about. Thanks, Jake. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm just the general manager here at the water park. I used to be, good dog. I used to be the facilities director, which that's why I know more of the, yeah, John, you've actually been here a while too. Yeah, I know a lot of the maintenance side because I've been here for quite a while. In fact, a lot of people don't know this. If you've been on the channel, you might. I can make my own park. Well, good, Jordy. Let's build it. I'll help you build it, bub. I help with the construction of the water park. I was here since the beginning. I've been here since the beginning. So, someone have a few millions for, okay. Pub test. Interesting. Are we going drinking or what pub test? Oh, just so you guys know, so starting on Monday, so over that's where the new attraction's at, and I've got the mat racer here. There's the pizza building. This is the island, which is all over there. It's kind of the kids section. But right here, we have some green space. I've always wanted to make this a putting green, or like a chipping green. Wouldn't that be awesome? Like right here, just set your shot up and chip in, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? I've always wanted to do that. Probably more like 10 to 30 million to build, I guess. Depending on the size, I will say this one was upwards of 50 plus, okay? But we have a lot going on here, and we were a brand new company. So, of course, everybody charges the gills. But, so, what's happening since we actually took everything out, so all the new slides are over there. Yeah, 50 million. We're going to put cabanas over here, and we're going to make them for birthdays only. So it's going to be a nice area, but I've always wanted a pitching green right here. Wouldn't that be cool? It's a beautiful area, and check it out. It might be hard to tell, but there's a good little hill. Go river! That's right. We'll go and motivate the river here shortly. You can see it's a pretty good hill. Some rich guy thought I'm going to build a park for more than 10 million. Well, so because it was so much, there's 3 partners in this water park. So, good people, three very good people, good families, good everything. I enjoy working for them. All right, guys, we gonna do this or what? We can do it. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Go river! There you go. Gotta motivate the river, boys. Someone has set up a bouncy. bouncy water park that can travel about. Yeah, I am not one of the partners. Go river. It's a pretty good flow. Check out the leaf right there. See? Putting range. Is that a lazy river? Sure is. Good morning from Dallas. Go Cowboys. The lazy river is 1,500 linear feet long, so about 3 American football fields. Oh, yummy. There's a roach in the river. How early is it here? It's 8:30? 8:15. River looks different water. Yeah, I know. So you probably you guys might have seen this. This is one of the motivators. One of the river motivators. Go river! The river looks different with water. This part of the UK. How do you clean that thing? A lot of work, I imagine. It is, honestly, what we do, because we have a good flow in the river for this attraction. So you have to turn on each river motivator by hand. Yes, they do have to be turned on every day. Most of them we just keep running and that was a good question. That goes into the cleaning, about the cleaning. If we keep the motivators running, it just keeps everything moving and keeps the water moving, and it pushes the dirt all the way around and dumps it into our surge pit, so it get picked up by the filters. So there's that. So you know what? There's one that's off that I'm gonna go check. Let's go see what it looks like. Unfortunately, so we have 16 of these motivators, and hey, hello. Oh, we have 16 of these motivators, and unfortunately, they're all on VFD. So if you've ever had to deal with the VFDs around here with me, you know that they are a pain in the tail. So sometimes they just give us errors. So we're going to find out what's going on. Let's go to this pump house, find out. Thanks for the health and safety perspective of water park. Yes, sir. That's what I'm here for, boy. Does it motivate you? Absolutely, Johnny. Woo! Got to keep it motivated. Okay, so you actually see here what it's running. It's running on 32 hertz. So for my UK friends and everybody across the pond, y'all run on 50 hertz. We run on 60, but we're only running these motors at about half capacity. Any more, and unfortunately that motor will actually break the shaft, because the shafts aren't really meant to go fast. Really, that's interesting, boss fireman. Firefighter, that's interesting. Okay, so you can actually see where it's at in the park. This one specifically, this is number 9. I know exactly where this one's at. Look at that. I knew we were missing a couple. Heat sink over temp. Interesting. Doesn't feel hot. So let's see. Okay, he must have cooled down. We're good there. Sometimes yeah. That was the one I wanted to check on. I could see it. It wasn't running correctly. So something's unique here is happening. It's the same one. Heat sink over temp. I've never seen this one, so I'm wondering what's going on. We might have something going on in the park. So that one's running at 34. This one's running at 31. It's going to be a rainy day there. Nothing but blue sky and sunshine here in order to motivate that river. Newbies can find a video of empty river back in December 2020. That's right. Did pub test. Yeah. There's one that we a refill video too. It's one of my favorite ones. So take a look at the refill video. Turn it off and on again. Well, look, it's running. Don't give me BS. Come on now. Come on, Jordy. Certified water diver at Swiftwater Rescue or heat sinks. Boxes don't feel hot. Refill in March 2022. I knew I remember doing a refill one. Thanks, pub test. That's running. Everything looks good there. All right, let's see how deep this surge pit is, boys and girls. We should have some water running. How fast can you make the Razor Pro? 2.8 feet per second. Yeah, buddy. Cool. All right, I'm gonna text the group real quick, see if all right, I'm back. I want to see if that attraction right here, if that attraction's been walked and certified. I just noticed there's a giant text flag on the roof of Big Building. Yep, we're Texans, man. We're proud of it. Not proud of everything that's going on in Texas, but pub test, I have a good memory, don't I? Oh man. Okay, let's take a look at what the filter looks like. Actually, the filter's in great shape. Yes, I have had the surge pit overfill. Most of the time, they're not going to overfill. Go Longhorns! Oh man, I work at a swim club. We have a company do our equipment startup shutdown for pre and post season. They forgot to put the heater isolation valves on and started waterfall in the pump room. Yep, I've been there before. Hell, one of my first pools I ever worked at, that I was a manager at, we couldn't get the damn heater to work. Like the pool would not heat up. Oh my God, here we go. We're gonna have a Longhorn Aggies fight here. Don't worry, I'm gonna come in with the real team and we're gonna say go Cougars, okay? Houston, okay? U of H Cougars. Yes, sir. Go Cougs. I work at Supermarket and Stocker. It's pretty boring. Same thing, you know. Hey, fill up the pools. Hey, man, already filled up the pool, bro. So go Badgers. Love it. All right, you see this pipe over here, boys and girls? So if you notice, the top is actually open. So that's the drain, and that's the overflow. Okay. So if the water is not going to go any higher than that, right? Now, most of the tanks are like this. They have this, but it can be overwhelmed. Now, we're lucky here. So who was on this new slide first? I was, duh. Hello. Recum Tech. You know, I'm not going to lie. I was going to go to Tech. Would I swim the search? But hell no. You work with hard ambulance teams. Parks is with Parker. Blah, blah, blah. All the time we've just put stuff in the shelves and done and we're straight so it looks like the most boring and clean. Hey, you know what? Sometimes that's what you got to do though, man. Got to make it look good. Never swim the surge pit. No, I've never done it once. I've never wanted to. Let's check these guys out. Make sure they're good. If I have to, I will, but I've never done it myself. Okay, gully washer's on. All right, so we can go ahead and turn this on, boys and girls. All right, so that, again, like I said, that attraction right there. I like the live streams. Of course I have remote monitoring, babe. Are you up and running for the season? I sure am. Okay, let's see. These two motors should be spinning. Yep. But I'm in high school now, my second year. In my third and fourth year, I need an idea what kind of work I want to do when I really don't. It just called me to another attraction, so we're going to walk over there quick here a second. I'm going to go ahead and get this one started. You can start to see some of the toys are starting to move. Maybe. Whoops. Okay, that one's going. All right, starting to get loud in here. All the motors and pumps are starting to wind in. See how much it dropped? We open at 10:30 today to the public. Uh-oh. Let's see. Hope you're having a good day. Can you run on the slides with Lunch Logic? Maybe. 900 Zach, you on radio?
Yes, sir.
All right, what do you need? You need me to shut down all of them?
Affirmative.
Why? What'd you break?
I did it in the wrong order, and the housing for the compressor was off.
Fantastic. All right, I'll turn them off. We don't have blue up, right?
Affirmative.
Copy. All right. Who's gonna swim on a hot, so not hot day? I don't know. Texans? God damn it. I'll fix this. Because of your channel, it gave me the technique needed to fix my friend's water slide. Good, I'm glad. That's what this channel's about, boys and girls. It's not about me. So who screwed up what? Oh no, he did the rotation wrong. No, he didn't do any. He didn't break any of that. He just did the process wrong, so we got to restart it. No problem. Not a problem at all. Is it hard to replace the motor? Yes, because they're all the way down there, and there's no way to get them out. Building a concrete pad here. That's awful? Nah. Oh, yeah, that's definitely awful. I know what you're talking about now. What attraction is this for? So it's those two I just turned on for those two right there. What's up? How heavy is the motor? Smaller ones are usually around about 250. The bigger, 250 pounds, and the bigger ones can go upwards of 800, 900 pounds. That's just the motor, not even including the pump. Why does the order matter? So, we're good? All right. So, I'm looking at, I need 4,000 guests today, Ken. The other Q-Shine say, will you wait in line? Absolutely. So, the process, because these are special, these are drop slides, they operate just like an amusement ride. Well, I mean, they are an amusement ride, but they run just like a roller coaster. So, there's a bunch of safeties involved. So, it's going through the checks and saying, hey, everything's good, okay? Now you can turn the water on. But if you do it water first, then the system doesn't know if everything was off, all the checks, all the little, it doesn't know if they were in the down position or open or closed position. So it wants everything to be in the 0 position, so the normally open, normally closed positions, depending on what sensor it is. And then when we turn the water on, now it wants to feel that it's in that correct position when the water's flowing. So if there is a point when the water shuts off, those can turn off, or those can switch, and the system says, hey, I have no water, don't run anybody down, that's dangerous. So it's just like a roller coaster. They do block checks whenever they do a roller coaster, and so that's why we have these. So it works the same way as a roller coaster. Okay, the only way to get in the motor out, yeah, sometimes. That looks like 100 for the Europeans, and with a pump. With a pump, they're add another 500 pounds to each. Yeah. Yellow? 11? What? Okay. Alright, still at 11. So we need to... you need to check sensors 26 and 27, see if either of them are off or on. You say 26 is off? I think that one's under the hood, the sensor. You might have to shake it a little bit.
Copy that.
Okay, what radios do you guys use? All right, so this is a Motorola XPS 3500. But a roller coaster, the head person will go on the ride and check it every hour. That's true. Have you ever walked drop slides? Unfortunately. I hate walking drop slides. I really do. It's the bane of my existence. When are you guys open for the season? We're open now, technically on the weekends. Look at that storm, boys and girls. Talk to me. What's it look like?
Currently trying to locate it. I don't see it.
Oh, never mind. You don't have it. Damn it. 26. So, I don't remember which one 26 is. You have water flowing, right?
Yeah, water's flowing.
Is it flowing good?
Looks like it.
Do you have water on the backwater?
Yeah.
We do have to rappel down. We could try resetting it, starting it over. We'll see if that works.
Might try cleaning the line frame
Maybe. Can you put it on the group message to see which one's 26 is? See if somebody can help us out. I don't remember for the other slides. I know for blue, it's 20. It's the one that's under the hood. Do you want me to look at the manual? No, I got it.
Yeah, I'll send one to see if anyone knows.
I just don't remember. The other safe procedures you perform there must be strict. Thanks for the education. Yeah, 100%. They got to be strict. 100%. Okay. Speaking of that, let me see if I can set you guys up here. Well, shit. Oh, I hear an alarm going off. With what's all leaking water from the slide. It's just coming out the slides of that yellow slide. I need a wrench. Damn it.
On the last two in vibration. That door.
PJ, are you on radio?
See me anything?
About 30% over the summer we lose. 900 PJ, you on radio?
I'm there.
Hey, can you run a large large channel locks to the back by drop sites?
Copy that.
There might be some in my office in my tool bag. I should have pipes. What's the alarm? It's over there at the mall. I don't know. Can y'all hear it? Like y'all can hear it that well? Interesting. Pikes. What are pikes? I have this. Ain't gonna work though. It's that one that I gotta figure out what's going on. Kind of annoying. Shit, you're telling me, bro. It's louder over here than it is for you. I'll try again, I guess. Damn it. Can the fire and rescue use the water from the water park if needed? Do you have the ability to create custom patterns for wave pool? Yes, on that. Did you get the red light and green light working again? I do have a problem with this one, so I'm decommissioning them right now at the moment. Why did you say it like that? What did I say? Like what? I'm sorry. Play squid games and water slides. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so what's the red stuff in the pools? It looks like the pools are dry, but there's red stuff on the floor. Maps look weird. Oh, so that one I know we're talking about as far as Google Maps. It looks like they took half the picture was filled with water and the other half was not filled with water. Okay, fire rescue, they really don't need to use the water for fire rescue. What they actually do is they come and use the wave pool, the river, and one of our attractions for swift water training. Okay, play school games. Are you going to be at the water park on the May 20th? Maybe. Rick. And then it turns red. He is half plumber's electrician. Oh yeah, then it turns red. Yeah, it's kind of weird, Jordy. Richard, your last name looks very familiar. We usually start in the beginning of the summer or during the about April, middle of May. March. Middle of March. God, I'm crazy today. It's starting to rain, boys. Looks like a lot of people bled out. Oh, Jesus. So we'll start filling the pools in around mid-March, and it takes about a week to get everything filled. Jordy. Richard, your name does look very familiar, and May 20th is a very familiar date for me. Did we happen to have a birthday party here? Uh-oh. Hey, Dion, I got your message. Yeah, I know. I think because we're starting to get people on park for training and all that, probably time for me to cut this out anyway. How much water does the park use? 1.7 million gallons of water. It is pretty expensive, yes. All right, team. Oh, it is starting to really rain on me. So, what did you major in college? I have a MBA actually in management. Team, I'm gonna have to jump off. It is starting to get really shitty. Excuse me, the connection. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. We got a lot done. Cheers, everyone. Hub test, guys. We'll talk to you soon. It was not renamed. We are Typhoon, Texas. That's 6.4. Yep. Sorry about the bad weather. Yep. All right, guys. You have a good one. We'll talk soon. Hey. Yeah. All right. Bye. Bye, everybody.